the overlay. So you've been
Hey, you got to see Lone die.
Yeah, you know, joined by the radio hosts for that first stock here, Ubo and Wolf. But we got the main game. 2 stocks to 2. So far, Arbar has been in a really commanding. It's still 3 stocks to 2. Excuse me, but it's still in a very commanding on-stage position, seeming to have a lot of just generally solid. Yeah, not gonna go for not gonna work on that backup if you fall out of the up air. Instead, the uppercut whiffs. They're playing it, just playing this out. These full screen parries.
Yeah,
Arbor's got it on lock.
Locked in and trying to lock down this dub.
That's tough.
Lone explodes off the side of the blast zone at the bottom. A little bit of misinputs happen on there, but if you're Arbar, you'll take that. Take that dub. Has 3 stocks still in the back pocket as Lone flanking a little bit, trying to find some kind of mistake to go off of, but Arbar staying alive. Great usage of the up air in order to recover it down. Y'all don't know, if you jump in up air, get a little bit of a nice little distance boost. And here it comes. So far, this advantage state, but up till barely misses.
It's those little timing changes, Wolf, that matter so much. A nice up air to intercept, confirming it as well. Nice awareness from Lone, understanding that at those high percentages, basically everything into tether works out. Opportunities abound. Uppercut, no dice. Oh, down strong. Oh, just forward throw. He wanted it. He wanted it.
Just didn't want to risk it. And great little nair. Tagging out Lone, and both them going for a grab at the same time, so it's gonna break, but a forward tilt sends at an awkward angle in Arbar. We'll get a JV3 to start off this one. Real great stuff we're seeing on this Maypul. Want to make sure that the upset last time is seemingly looking to get that fixed.
Change in the off-stage orientation. Arbar not getting thrown off stage nearly as much, not throwing himself off stage nearly as much as well. You'll see a couple ledge drop nairs, but otherwise it's been very, very focused on trying to poke out with like forward tilts or jump callouts or something like a fair bear. Very controlled, very much in rhythm, not trying to change anything that they know doesn't work or get risky at a crucial juncture, because Arbar, he's trying to maintain his first seed. He's trying to still win this whole tournament. Can't be a little bit too risky, no matter how much you play against your own character or others.
First mistake gets called out there. That dash attack is hella good at when it lands, but when you're able to crouch cancel or when you're able to shoot it out, it starts to become a little bit more of a nightmare situation. And now it looks like Lone's getting a little more aggressive off stage, kind of taking a page out of Arbar's book, trying to finish the job. But instead, it's going to be the awareness, hyper-awareness from both of these players, kind of understanding what it is in the neutral game. This is kind of what we're both expecting, right? Well, this really scrappy, movement-heavy, dash dancing left and right, trying to bait out an option. But both of them looking for a mistake, and a first one could be made right here.
Committing to the special getup, finds the nair, one more, and no tether to rely on. So many, oh no, barely missing that forward tilt. Could have done a forward tilt into tether nair, but last it's just all the resources back. But Arbar still in firm control. Back air doesn't tether, just playing out the slow game, knowing that Maypul's resources are a whole lot easier to whittle down after the latest updates. So a simple back air, chopping away at one option at a time and finding that lead yet again. Well, Lone's not far behind this time.
Yeah, but that can quickly change. So you gotta play hella discipline. And here comes the up air. Can you get the follow-up? No! Can't get the final finishing up air. That surely would have done the job. But able to escape out. Here comes the tether, trying to continue on the advantage state. Both seeds clash. A fruit versus a seed, an orange, I should be saying. As scrambling out with the dash attack, able to get it after a big whiff. So Lone's got to be a little more careful trying to finish it off, but a marker is placed. Leaftism does connect the upcut as well. Disaster for Lone, as you just get stocked up. That could have been a huge opportunity, Ubul, but it just seems to fade away like a mirage.
And end up chasing against after images with how fast these two keep going, but finally a big confirm there from Alone. Not in any sort of bad position thus far, especially on a stage like Hodojo. The opportunities to get big damage all the way up to the top of the screen is certainly there. Just gotta know what to look for, know where to find it. Get into ledge. 78% taking their time. Wanted a down air. Nice intercept from Arbar, who's been so good at finding the mid-air, like air-to-airs with something like a rising nair or back air or what have you. Just needs one more to finish the stock forward tilt twice over, and that'll do it. Whole stock advantage here, Wolf.
It's, this is bad. There's no other way of putting it on there, and great stuff on the tempo, trying to grab nothing but whiffed air as the combo sequence seems to keep on going. Arbor, full steam ahead, not letting up, no mercy against Lone, who's been struggling to find something. Great stuff. Here's a good start to something, but falls out once again, gets a spike, however, but an uppercut once again from Arbor. It just seems to always work out, but a secondary one from Lone, trying to bet it all on that one. I appreciate the effort, but Arbor escapes, and the percents are still relatively even, so you'll call it a W if you're Arbor.
Yeah, you just need this stock here. Finding a couple nairs up air, you know, not a bad pickup. Like, any damage is good damage as you steadily get to those tether nair percentages or tether up air percentages. But you need something here that's actually going to matter. And hey, a drop zone nair will do it. Arbar going a little too low. Percent's at 0, but sometimes that's all you need for the momentum to start heading your way. A low percent combo, the down strong barely missing there, Wolf. Opportunity for Lone to make out like a bandit.
Oh, Raccoon mask on. And Sly in here as the fair barely misses out, but the up air will land. A low, but the tether is available to go, and that's the BNB we were looking for the entire time as Arbor clocks in a game 2 win. And on set point.
Looking just as strong as they had been in the previous game. You know, it's all about the consistency. It's all about game plan. It's all about execution and being prepared for the mid-screen scrappiness and not always those high rolly plays that Lone typically likes to look for. Typically is the one to initiate something off stage and to look for something big. And that's not a problem, especially if you're good at it, like Lone has shown to be. But if you're not getting as many of those off-stage interactions where you can push your advantage, then suddenly you're just getting chipped away. Oh, look at the dashback game.
Oh, man.
Playing
safe.
Muted. Oh, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. Amateur commentator. That's what's kind of happening these days. But still, fantastic stuff by Arbor already, showing off the dominance with 87 against essentially nothing but a huge bear connects, rolls left and right. This ain't no bakery, so you got to be real careful. But a miss strong attack leads to an excellent whip punish. Both them scrambling for a hit.
Around the scramble continues here, Wolf. A huge rising back air, but not committing. We're keeping with the game plan, but that could have costed a stock since Arbar wasn't willing to push, barely missing the spacing as well, trying for some empty lands, hunting for this first stock and putting in a lot of effort to find it. I like that Lone is taking all the time in the world, knowing that Arbar's kind of giving it to them.
The freedom, and since the strong didn't hit the shield, it will not be forced offstage by the push back, but wasn't expecting to seek sneaky bear and gets a nice tech chase with the strong. Patience from Lone means not for naught as Arbor finally able to get a huge stock. And a dash tech surely will get punished. A huge hit connects, but able to still make it back, and it's gonna be Lone instead that gets taken out.
That's devastating. What a massive loss in momentum and opportunity and everything in between. Lone, you need to make plays like that when you're down in stocks. You cannot continue to play at your opponent's tempo for the entire game, but man, oh man. Oh no. had the right adjustment too. Up air doesn't connect, so you go for the uppercut just facing the wrong way.
Ew, that was also the wrong way.
Yeah. Thanks, Trevor.
Oh man. I was talking about the Shoryu the wrong way. I was like, yeah, I gotta cross cut it, but what matters not if you can just land a strong that covers behind you. It looked disgusting, but it does get the job done, and how many times we've seen the special getup this time get searched out and rewarded with the hit. An excellent parry, not pushing it on too much, but Arbor with a huge control of the game, just kind of playing back, waiting for Lone to make the mistakes. And the advantage state for Lone is just they're not connecting together as per usual.
The block gets the back air out of shield. Another just cool, calm and collected. Oh no, the air dodge mid-screen after an opportunity. I mean, you're just looking to hold things steady, right the ship, and make sure that you're not sacrificing any little bit of space. A dash attack, not committing to the forward tilt, anticipating an early attempt to get back on stage. But nothing's... Yeah. Big Gambit did not pay off. 3-0 in the run back for Arbar, who showcases why he was the first seed. Gets a chance to hold that seed as Searing Arrow. Gets a chance to win it all in the very next set coming up against Arbar. Or will Arbar get to the reset and maybe even able to take the entire